Can we talk about Jordan Poole a little bit?
Yeah.
This has been so fun to watch.
He's been great. Game 1, Jordan Poole is the guy. He's going to get you 30 points based on history. Those are just the facts. In a Game 1 in the playoffs, Jordan Poole is going to drop 30 or more points.
He was the 2018 draft, correct?
Yes.
That was the 2018 title game.
Hit the shot against Houston. That was the first moment where we were like, this guy.
And again, talking about how the haters are always a little bit louder, and then they disappear when you're right. The 2018 draft, I made as many Luka Doncic jokes as possible because Luka could win the next 15 titles in a row and the next 15 MVPs, and I will still laugh at every single person who pretended like they watched. They pretended like they were ripping through EuroLeague tape on the regular and
acted as if they watched the EuroLeague on the regular.
They
watched the
EuroLeague
like we watch college basketball. Yes.
They remind, like that, like the EuroLeague was Formula One now, where like everyone is into it, and everyone.
I've always been into it, actually. Yeah.
So anytime Luka scores more than 20 points in a playoff game, I have people tweeting at me like, "I bet you feel like a dumb now for 2018 takes." And it cracks me up because, like, in my head, I'm like, dude,
man.
the more people try to victory lap me about Luka, the more people try to victory lap me about Luka, the harder I laugh because I'm like, dude, is that right? You were watching EuroLeague? Is that what it was? But what no one wants to talk about, Tate, what these same people don't want to talk about was this show. It was called a different show at the time. Our love for Jordan Poole in the 2018 draft, and when Jordan Poole was drafted by the Warriors, I think there's a clip out there somewhere. I don't want to be that guy.
Gushing. We were gushing.
I don't want to be that guy that pats myself on the back when I'm right, but at the same time, I might smash the retweet button on that we were gushing about Jordan Poole, because it just felt like a perfect fit. And I believe my argument at the time, Klay Thompson was hurt, right? Like he wasn't even playing. I said Jordan Poole could, like, he is a splash brother. He's going to be the third splash brother. That will be his role on the Golden State Warriors. We fell in love with him because this man's confidence is absolutely perfect. His skill set and his confidence are the perfect marriage of a basketball player. That I talk about this all the time with college basketball players. That the hardest thing for coaches to do, I think, at the college level is to get the players to have the perfect amount of confidence. That there are a lot of guys that have far too much confidence and are taking just wild shots and making ridiculous plays and throwing the ball all over the gym, and you got to like pull it back a little bit. As a coach, there are other dudes that are talented beyond measure and don't really fully understand how good they are, and you have to like kind of get it out of them and put them in spots that they can.
Yeah.
Jordan Poole was his entire career like perfect. I always thought like he's been perfect amount of confidence. He has a ton of confidence, but yet like it is perfect for how he plays, which is he's a volume shooter, but at the same time he's not like going to shoot you out of games per se.
Yeah.
Like he can if he doesn't have it, he'll dial it back. And there's a weird.
He's reined it in. Like he is perfectly, like mastered his way of playing. You know what I mean? Sometimes it was frenetic. Sometimes it was a little bit like, all right, calm down. You're doing a little bit too much. But that is also a part of the Warriors.
He's
the Warriors like chaotic energy is kind of like what they feed on. And Jordan Poole, he wades in those waters. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's why.
And I think even when he goes too far with the confidence, I think he can always dial. Like there's
same
always,
with Steph Curry.
Yeah.
That's why people are like, I see similarities to them because every once in a while Steph will do like something absolutely ridiculous and it goes in and you're like, how? But sometimes he'll throw it into the crowd and you're like, what's going on? You know what I mean? And then he'll be like, all right. Like the behind the back pass,
Yeah.
He did that in this big pivotal moment and he learned and readjusted. He's like, hey, it's the finals. I can't be throwing errant behind the back pass. You know what I mean? Let's rein it in. Let's control it.
Yes.
And then Jordan Poole has gotten the confidence that he already had mastered. He's watched Klay and Steph, and he's like, I can compete with these guys. So that confidence just shot up to a whole nother level.
Steph really is, this is on my mind because I've been watching Winning Time, and John C. Reilly did the opening monologue last week about Roger Bannister. But Steph really is like Roger Bannister of the NBA, that he the 4-minute mile was like insane shots. Just like pulling up from 35 feet with a hand in your face and hitting it. And then like it unlocked all these other players that have come since him. Like I don't need to explain to our listeners how Steph Curry changed basketball, but it's like all these people could do this. They just didn't like want to try it because that's insanity. And then now as it's become more acceptable to just like I don't know, shoot ridiculous shots because
people
have the
don't even
talent to-
blink with LaMelo now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's how much. If LaMelo had come first
Right.
and was in high school taking half court shots, people would have been like, "This guy should be banned from basketball." He's like,
Dude, I should rewatch the LaMelo high school clip, and I would probably be like, not a bad shot. I see where.
"I'm like, they gave him that."
Yeah.
It's a good look.
See what he probably hits, 28% from there, and advanced analytics say, that's probably better than.
It's 1 and 4.
Yeah,
He takes 4 a game.
No, Jordan Poole has been a ton of fun to watch in these playoffs. He shot 20 times in game 1, Tate, and I guess that's my point is that like this man comes off the bench for the Warriors with a team that will go into the Hall of Fame as a team. Like it's a Hall of Fame dynasty type team, and this man comes off the bench. He's the young gun, like still trying to carve his niche out on the team, and he shot 20 times in game 1 of the Western Conference semifinals. I love that so much because lesser guys would like hit, they would shoot 12 times and they'd have the hot hand, but they'd be like, all right, we're now in the phase of the game where I have to stop shooting and I have to get the ball somewhere else. Jordan Poole's not that guy. And I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like,
no, it does.
I don't take that for granted that you love field goal attempts. That's your favorite stat.
FGAs.
You love the FGAs. And Jordan Poole led the Warriors. That's insane. That with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, Jordan Poole comes off the bench and it's like, I'm going to shoot more than anyone else on this team.
And that goes to show that he has
scoring.
been told that he has the ultimate green light. And he started in the last series, so he already knows that he has that, and he plays that way. I loved the Warriors, the first iteration of the dynasty, James Michael McAdoo, Harrison Barnes, that crew. That was like my time with the Warriors, and I was a big Steph Curry guy. And I still am, but it's like evolved over time where now when I'm watching the Warriors, I'm getting a little piqued by Jordan Poole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to see what Jordan's going to do, put him in the game. And when it's Curry and Jordan Poole and Klay, it feels like you unlock
Curry
something
versus
even
Jordan.
different.
Who you got?
Jordan. But
Wait,
Michael. Hey there, thanks for watching Titus and Tate. For the full friend of the program experience, subscribe right below and come join us for all things college basketball. The action is heating up. Come join Titus and Tate.